Could the third time be the charm for this heavy puncher? Yusuke Fujimoto of Japan, one of the hardest hitters from the land of the rising sun. His pristine punching technique has brought down some of the world's top talent, even downing one of last year's top 8, Francois Botha. This is his third tournament this year, but he has yet to find his rhythm. For country, for honor, for glory, his only option is to bring back the Hawaiian crown. Will he come back to Japan a winner or a 3-time loser? Hawaii's up-and-coming star, Scott Junk, Hawaiian hard hitter, played football through college and returned to Hawaii to join BJ Penn's MMA Academy and become a professional fighter.
Looking good, huh? For a heavyweight, he's not lazy at all. Most heavyweights are so lazy, huh? He's in there every day working hard.
Thanks to a natural athletic ability, he made his professional fighting debut after 5 short months of training. His first opponent was the highly respected Rico Rodriguez. It was quite a battle, and Junk was relentless. A fighter to the core, he eats, sleeps, and breathes combat. His K1 debut will no doubt be spectacular.
How did it feel about winning the whole tournament?
Feel great. I want to. That's what I'm here for. I don't fight to lose. You know what I mean?
What kind of monster has been unleashed in the K1 ring? Scott Junk versus Yusuke Fujimoto.
Ladies and gentlemen, now coming to the ring to the blue corner from Japan, Yusuke Fujimoto!
Well, here's one of the fighters that a lot of people think can win this entire tournament. Gentleman from Japan who's, you talk about favorites to win. A lot of people said Carter Williams. The other people said this man.
Oh yeah, Fujimoto is very strong. Brings a lot of power to the ring. He has faced Carter Williams twice. Carter Williams beat him in the first encounter. And then second encounter, he actually hurt Carter Williams, and then Carter Williams caught him with illegal blow, which was a knee pulling down. But he's not afraid to mix it up. And, like we said earlier, anything can happen in this event, this tournament. And Yusuke has the opportunity to win.
It's going to be interesting, and you mentioned it. The one interesting part, Mark, is bottom line, he's the lightest fighter by far. I mean, he only weighs somewhere in that 220-pound to 225 ballpark. So, I mean, he's the lightest fighter, but he's also one of the most skilled.
Yep, but he can move though. He's good around the ring, and he's got good footwork, and I think he could really show up here.
Well, a year ago he was actually like 240, 260 pounds, and so he's slimmed right down, and I think he's moving a lot faster. And it's good for him.
Well, this guy, I tell you what, has a ton of power. I mean, he can knock you out with either hand, and he's a gentleman that he's new to the fight game. He's 1-1 in his fight career. It's his K1 debut. I watched his last fight against former UFC heavyweight champion Rico Rodriguez, and he looked good in the fight. Rico had more skill on the ground, and that was the difference. But here he doesn't have to worry about that. He can stand and bang.
Yep. I saw him train, and you know what? He's got something here, and I think he's going to be the big underdog.
It's going to be interesting to see how this fight goes. Junk's got the power, Fujimoto the quickness. Good old-fashioned battle. Will quickness prevail, or will the big power from the local fighter from Hawaii prevail tonight?
Yeah, right after the Rumble on the Rock, he went to Hawaii to train with BJ Penn's academy, and now he is Team BJ Penn.
He's worked hard on his game, and he's just grateful to be at this point where he can fight in the most prestigious kickboxing organization in the world today, K1.
Oh, he's ready. He's ready.
Yeah, he came running in and stared down Fujimoto right away.
How do you like his shirt? Punk Howley.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of fighting in the K1 heavyweight division. Introducing first, the fighter standing in the blue corner. This man is a karate expert, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 220 pounds. He holds a professional record of 19 wins with 9 losses. From Tokyo, Japan, please welcome Yusuke Fujimoto. And now introducing the opponent standing across the ring in the red corner. This man is a kickboxer who holds a professional record of 3 wins with 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing at 275 pounds. And tonight, he is making his K1 debut. Ladies and gentlemen, from Honolulu, please welcome the former Super Bowl champion, when the action begins, our referee in charge is Tatsuya Kurazumi.
Well, that local fighter from Hawaii gets a nice hometown welcome, and could be a very interesting fight tonight.
This is K1 rule, 3 minutes, 3 rounds, 1 extra round, 2 knockdown. No headbutt, no elbow, no low blow, no throw. Only one attack is 1 necklace roll. Clinching, big ass, free fight, shake hand.
You know, Fujimoto been in 26 K1 fights. I mean, he's definitely the guy that has the experience. Junk making his debut tonight.
Debut, yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how he does.
Right. I was talking to Scott, and you know, this is his first fight, like you said. But I hear some good things about him. Apparently, he's very quick for a big guy. So, and it looks like we're going straight to action.
Yeah, he went right at him. Man, you're talking about a guy who weighs 325 against Fujimoto, 220. Fujimoto will have the quickness, though. Look at Junk just trying to attack him right away. Wants to make this a brawl.
It's his first K1 fight, too.
Well, like we said earlier, you know, all these young guys, new guys, you know, this is a great opportunity for them, and so they want to come out and just throw everything and show the world that, you know, they also can be part of this K1 circus.
You know, Junk moves so well for a big guy. I mean, that's the one thing that stands out. He had a good football career. Had a tryout with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Didn't work out for him, but, I mean, he's just such a great athlete. He's really excelled in such a short time. Oh, nice right hand there by Junk, and Fujimoto feels the power right away. Fujimoto wants just to kind of get in and out if he can.
I'm impressed with his composure because, you know, Scott's showing very good ability. He's taking his time, picking his shots, and it's his first kickboxing fight.
Absolutely. Fujimoto, very patient here. Just he probably doesn't know what to expect. I mean,
well, that's right.
I mean, he's just trying to see what this guy's got.
Scott's actually got the same stand-up fighter as BJ Penn, Rudy Valentino. And I know he's been working hard, you know, and when I offered him this event, he was so excited and he was ready to go.
Fujimoto trying to land an inside leg kick. Junk stands right over Fujimoto, but that was a slip. So the referee will call that.
I think Fujimoto's a little bit lost at the moment. Like you said earlier, Ryan, you know, he's not too sure what to do right now.
Good inside leg kick there. That's what he wants to probably do. Look at Junk. I mean, a guy that big on a high kick. I mean, great athletic ability. Fujimoto's just like, wow, what do I do with this big fella in front of me?
Right now, Fujimoto just needs to, you know, go to his jab and keep throwing those leg kicks and set up his hands.
You know, Fujimoto, you wonder if he thinks that the Junk will get tired as well. I mean, that could be part of the strategy. Take your time, let the big fella get worn out.
Well, yeah, that's right. I mean, it is still the first round, and we have 2 more rounds to go.
Good leg kick there by Fujimoto. You could hear that everywhere. Junk kind of dancing around there. And that's the end of the first round. Interesting first round.
Nice round for Junk.
Absolutely. Good round for Junk in his K1 debut. Fujimoto just kind of filling him out. Let's listen into his corner here.
Yeah, they're just trying to tell him to relax, set up the punches.
So as we get ready for round 2, Scott Junk, the local from Hawaii, doing a nice job. And the winner of this fight will face Butterbean. Good shot there of this crowd. Packed house tonight at beautiful Aloha Stadium. As we are set to begin round 2.
Round number 2.
Okay, Scott, he's ready.
Fujimoto and Junk, and once again, Junk starts off the way he did last time, kind of runs in.
He's very agile in the ring for a big guy.
Oh, good right hand there by Junk. Fujimoto felt that. Good leg kick there by Fujimoto. That's what he wants to do. Trying to chop down the big guy.
Well, yeah, the last thing Scott wants to do is try and block that with his hands, because next kick it might be to the head.
Fujimoto landed a couple good leg kicks that did score. Junk tries to land a leg kick, doesn't do it. Time Junk tried to check that leg kick. Oh, man. A suplex in the middle of the fight.
I think that Fujimoto.
I think he forgot this was K1 rules.
Yeah, Junk all of a sudden turned into the MMA fighter and wanted to throw a suplex.
But I mean, that's an illegal blow.
Yeah, there's a red card. Wow, that's going to hurt Junk in the second round, no doubt about it.
Well, and part of that too probably comes from frustrations, and I'm sure he didn't mean to do that. Just had a reaction.
A lot of these guys train in mixed martial arts, and grappling, of course, is legal in mixed martial arts, but this is K1. You got to know which set of rules you're fighting under.
I was talking to Scott yesterday. Seems like a very nice young man, and I'm sure that was just heat of the moment type thing.
Yeah, he apologized to the referee. Fujimoto's going to get a chance to sit down and get his wits about him. Junk will run across and shake hands. They'll give Fujimoto time here to recover. I don't know how damaging the suplex was.
Well, see, the thing is, with the yellow card, I think if Fujimoto actually feels like he cannot continue, he could win this fight just from disqualification.
Fujimoto taking his time. That is a lot of weight on you, no doubt about it. Junk, like I said, close to 325. Fujimoto says he's ready and Junk's ready, so here we go. Second round, and Junk immediately closes the distance, lands some knees. Both fighters just taking their time here. Fujimoto did a nice job early in this round, landing those leg kicks. I think he should go back to that. Landed right on that left leg of Junk, that lead leg. There he goes back to it there, misses that time.
Fujimoto still looks very lost, I think, because Scott's showing him different looks. Leg kick, switchy southpaw, like what he's doing right now. So Fujimoto really still hasn't settled yet to find his range with Scott right now.
And the other thing, Mark, that's tough for Fujimoto is the fact that he hasn't had a chance to watch much tape, and now he's landing some nice combinations there, but he hasn't had a chance to watch much tape on Junk, and he doesn't know what to expect, really.
That's right, that's right. And you know, Junk, he told me that he's just going to do the best for his state, and he's going to come out here and he's going to, you know, it's a great opportunity for him, and he's just going to go out there and do the best he can.
Both fighters tangled up here. Fujimoto's having a pretty big round, especially with that red card.
I'm very impressed with Scott's composure, especially being his first fight ever as a kickboxer. My first kickboxing fight. I was messy as hell.
He's done a good job, and he's in this fight. It'll be very interesting to see how the judges scored, especially that first round. That's the end of the round. Around Fujimoto definitely won. It's going to be interesting to see how the judges scored the first round. So we'll go to a third round. And I tell you what, how would you break down this fight so far through 2 rounds, Ray?
Well, I think at the moment the aggressor is, well, here we see the body slam. And Fujimoto went really high and came down strong. Junk right now is actually probably the more aggressive fighter out of the two. Fujimoto's landed some good leg kicks, as you can see. There's some, bruising on Scott's leg, but it's still pretty even. Still pretty even. I think this last round will be able to tell or determine who the winner would be.
So here we go, third and final round. Scott Junk making his debut in K1.
Round number 3.
Fujimoto, the experienced veteran, has 26 fights in K1. Looking to move on. Lands a nice combination there early. Junk wants to try to land the big shot, but Fujimoto shows his speed and quickness there. Beats him to the punch on that exchange.
I think Fujimoto scored with the left hook.
Referee gives Junk a warning, tells him not to hold. Good shot there by Fujimoto, landed. Really anybody's fight, though. That first round, I'd probably give it to Junk, as you mentioned, Ray. So, I mean, this fight can still be won in this round. A good left jab there by Fujimoto.
I think if Scott just slows down a little bit and starts working off his jab, throwing some 1, 2, 3 punch combinations. Because at the moment, I think sometimes he's exploding in and smothering himself also.
Yeah, Fujimoto, nice body shot.
Oh!
Nice right hand by Fujimoto.
Yeah, he's out.
Out. That's it. Knocked him out. Wow, what a shot by Fujimoto. One shot ends the fight.
As they say in Japan, Ichikeki, one shot knockout.
Wow, Fujimoto, big right hand and good night. Scott Junk.
Well, Scott actually, like we were saying earlier, he was jumping into, missed that kick, and put himself in the position where Fujimoto just threw the right hook.
Absolutely, Fujimoto waited a long time, but look at this.
There we go. He misses, puts himself off balance.
Right in the ear. I mean, he just folded. He was out.
Yeah, he felt it.
Great shot. One punch knockout.
I think he's getting up now.
Great shot there by Fujimoto. 139 of round 3. Yusuke Fujimoto will face Butterbean in the semifinal round.
At 1 minute 20 seconds, round number 3. For the winner by knockout, Yusuke Fujimoto.
Great win for Fujimoto. He was getting frustrated early on, but he shows why he's the veteran. Just took his time, landed the big right hand, and ended the night for Scott Junk.